Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of my little series on American Truck Simulator mod reviews. I will be doing some Euro Truck Simulator mod reviews, but that's besides the point. Today we are here with the Frieghtliner FLB. It's a cab-over engine truck produced by the Frieghtliner Corporation, and it's now been put into a mod for American Truck Simulator by Harven. I'm pretty sure. I'm certain I butchered that name somehow, but a link to this mod will be in the description below. But as you can see, I really like the outside. It's really high quality, really detailed, and this is perfect for if you like that feel of, like, you know, the gritty 10-year-old truck, 15-20-year-old truck, which I really like. It's, you know, it feels like it's had a lot of miles under its belt. But just so you guys know, I am just using this mod with a couple others. Let's go and look and see what mods I'm using. I'll put all the mods, the links to all the mods, in the description of the video. Let's go to Profiles, let's go to Mod Manager. Advanced Physics, FLB, Coyote's air brakes, and Coyote's parking brake sounds. So that's, as you can see over here on the right hand side of my screen, this is all the mods that I'm using for this video. You know what, let's just go ahead, let's just disable all of these mods, so we just have the base Frieghtliner FLB. So let's get right back into where we were. It's in the, if you go to truck dealers, then you are to go up to Kenworth. It is in the Kenworth truck dealer, any Kenworth truck dealer really. But yeah, here it is. Let's go see how much we can customize it. Just for the cabin, you just have one cab type. You can't pick and choose between cab types. But the chassis, that's where it gets pretty interesting. You have many different configurations, which every configuration has a different fuel tank setup. Like this is the 6x4 180 gallons. Let's start at the bottom. The 4x2, which is just a 2-axle version, made for like light duty hauling and stuff like that. You can just see how the tanks are configured there. And then you go up to the 220 gallon. You have a full-size 220 gallon on this side. Then on this side you have a small, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how big that is. But if you go up to 260, you have full-size tanks on each side. So that's, personally for me, if I were to go with any of these cab configurations, I would go with the 4x2 180 gallon. I don't know why, I just like the look of that. But 180 gallon 6x4, that also looks really good. I like how it has these steps up here, and it's really compact. The 220 gallon has the battery box and stuff over here. Then you have your full-size fuel tank on this side and a partial on the other. And then the 260 gallon for like long haul. I really like this version for long haul. You know, of course, 2 full-size fuel tanks. So let's just go with that. Engines. This has a lot of engines. Like, this is probably, besides the Volvo, probably has the most engines of any truck I've seen. But, because as you can see, you have some Detroit Diesel Series 60s. You have the Cummins N14s. You got the Cummins 34006. You know, you just have a whole bunch of different engine types that you can choose. You have the C, B's, and you have the E's. So you Caterpillar fans out there, you know, there you go. But let's just go with the Cummins N14, the 525E. It's a 14-liter model. That's just my favorite engine out of all of these. Detroit Diesel is also pretty good. Let's go over transmissions. Now, the transmissions, you have just kind of like the standard range of transmissions that you can get, such as a 10-speed, the 13-speed, the 18-speed, and then the 6-speed. Which, I'm a noob. Well, not a noob. I've had American Truck Simulator ever since it came out. I've had Euro Truck Simulator for, you know, many years now. But I use an automatic because my shifter broke. So I use an automatic, so I just want to go with the 6-speed. Now the interior. The interior is really nice. It's very, very detailed. That's what I really do like about it. It's very detailed. It's probably better quality than a lot of the SES trucks. besides some of the minor details such as up here, these seat belts, and then it's just like this general wall panel. But if you just look at your dashboard and what you got down here, it's a really detailed. Now, paint job. This is, like I said, just with the stock truck, you get quite a few like custom paint jobs. You got the, the standard paint, yellow warning, that just looks pretty funny. But you have mellow yellow, which looks like something straight out of the 70s. Baby blue, which also looks something out of the 70s. And then purple FLB, which you can't change the color on at all. But this one looks pretty custom. The blue spike, looks like you could have some company logo in there. But my favorite is Elder Scrolls Online. No, I'm just joking. Let's go with orange and blue. Now this has many configuration options. As you can see, there's crap tons of them. I would highly recommend you use some sort of cabin accessory mod or just accessory mod in general, because this is just like an open source that you can just add so many accessories onto. You got quite a few different bumper types here. I'm gonna go pretty quickly throughout this whole setup thing just so we can get this video out of the way, not make it too long. But that's what I like. I'm just gonna be configuring this to the way that I like, but I will show you guys all of the things that go into this truck. Oh, another thing, you can add your own custom license plates. As you can see, they're not custom, but they're custom to your state. Sorry, that's what I should elaborate on. You can't use stock SCS license plates or your World of Truck license plates. There is no license, because as you can see, these are the license plates. But let's just go with something. I live in California, but let's go with something I don't see that much. Let's go with Michigan. Fog lights. These fog lights do work whenever you turn your high beams on. Bull bar. You can add. That's what I like about this. This whole front section is available to add on. So let me just add a couple of lights up here. Let's just add some lights up here. And then that's really all that you need to do up here. Now, you know what? Let's just work our way front to back. Now, up here you have the standard plates for the driver and the passenger, which I know with accessory mods you can have a lot of like telepass devices and stuff like that up here. But also you can have a chrome front mirror. This little front mirror, that hangs down right there. You can have passenger side mirrors as well. These mirrors, I'm pretty sure you cannot change, because I have not found anything to change them. But let's just see what we can do here on the outside, not really getting on the inside. As you can see, we have many different visor customization levels that you can do. But I'm just going to go with the paint visor. CB radio. Of course, we have to have the CB. You only have one roof bar set up though, which I honestly think fits the truck just fine. There's no problem with it. But the roof bar does get in the way of like your cabin lights and stuff like that, so that's one thing that will conflict with it. So let's just do the standard 5 cabin light setup. This looks like I'm just kind of going for this like 1990s feel, the early to mid 90s feel. I really like that feel. You do have window customization, but that's for the interior of the truck. Now, the horn. You can have horn adapters, and then you just have the stock 3 SCS horns, which I love the sound of the Super Roar horns. But with, like I said, with any add-on mod, you can add whatever horn type. You could even change the fenders. That's what I really like about this truck. And I'm just gonna go with the painted ones because I like the painted. Not really getting on the inside yet. You can have interior lights, which I'm not gonna put an interior light in there. Turbo wing. Yeah, you can add a turbo wing, but it looks pretty stupid in my opinion. It just doesn't fit the truck that well. It looks like something that should be on a Peterbilt or something. But you can add these little wings on the side, and you can add a spoiler. So if you're going to be hauling freight and stuff, definitely say add the spoiler, because it just looks a lot better. Okay, but yeah, I'm sorry for all the noise that you hear in the background. It's my chair. My chair's old and crappy. But yes, going back to what I was saying, is that this has a lot of different customization options. I'm just going through them very quickly because there are just too many to, you know, just talk about individually. But I'm just gonna go with the aluminum pipe, the single aluminum pipe. Remember, this is just what I would, you know, this is just what I would drive with. Is there anything? There's nothing you can do back here. Now, going back to the rear, you can change the frame of the truck to either the skin color, or you can change it to the stock color, which is just black. I would like it this color, but you know, whatever floats your boat. Now, mud flaps, there's four different mud flap options you can get. You got the badge, and then you got the chrome badge, then you got just the truck's paint job, which a lot of these paint jobs do have mud flap designs on them, which this one's keep on trucking. Let's just look at another paint job. Some of them are just blank, but I know a couple have passing side, suicide. I love that. That's amazing. I'm trying to see which ones have mud flap, and then these ones have the cool Elder Scrolls thing on them. But let's just go back, keep on trucking. But and you can change these bars up here. You can have them stock, paint, or chrome. Let's just go with paint. I like a lot of paint stuff. Of course, the wheel options, just the stock SCS wheels, unless you download a wheel customization mod. Which, but one thing, they do have tires that come with this truck. Yes, Continental, Bridgestone, Goodyears, and Michelin's. Which, personally, I like the Bridgestone because they look like Bridgestone with these steel wheels look like something straight out of the 90s. That's what I really love. I don't know why even though I was born in 2002, I'm not from the 90s, but I really do like just that feel, that look of the 90s. And going on to these tanks over here, it's only customizable on this side if you were to go up here and look down from the front. But you can customize these tanks to just standard aluminum, chrome tanks, or painted tanks, but I'm gonna keep them just the aluminum because I like the steps that are on there. And then of course you can do the same with the straps. Doesn't really change much, just keep them stock. Saves you money. But going on to the inside, since it doesn't have like an electronic dashboard because this is a truck from the 90s. No, there was no electronic dashboard. This has an onboard computer that you can add onto it. Now, of course, the steering wheel, you just got the standard, the retro, and then the custom steering wheels. I'm just gonna go with standard because this is just a review. The dashboard panel can be changed to a metal panel or a panel matching a truck skin. I really like this look of the metal panel. But let's go over here. Let's click on the Parrot. I'm pretty sure I remember these from when I was little. These are a little in-vehicle phone system that you can hook up to like a Bluetooth thing. I don't remember really, but yeah. Now these dashboard sets are useless unless you have a cabin accessories mod, which I usually use Sissel's Mega Pack. I'll also leave that in the description below. Sissel's Mega Pack, I really love it. Like it's amazing. See right here to the dash cam. And you can also add a whole bunch of different GPSs, stuff like that. So if you're not going to be using this little screen over here, then just use a GPS. I personally go with the Lexland because it just looks something out of the 90s. I know I keep saying that 90s, but I love it. Now with the interior of the truck kind of all summed up, with these interior mods, you can customize, like you can put stuff over here, you can put stuff in the seat, the cabin customization mods. I really love them. the Sissel's Mega Pack, but you know, add what you want, add what, you know, whatever fits you. But that's all I'm going to do to this truck today, just while we're here. Oh, and I did not explain the interior that well. You do have two different interior types. You have the chrome and then the closed, and then you have the windowed interior. The windowed adds, I don't know if you can see it, this is probably the best view that you'll be able to get, these little windows down here. And there's none on this side. But yeah, there's a little window down there. You can see it when you get out of the truck. Right there. That's all that adds. Which, I like it, but, you know, your opinion. So, let's just go and let's buy the truck. This truck is a little bit on the pricier side. You know, yes, I do know I got a whole bunch of custom stuff on it, but just base model, it's on the pricey side. So, let's trade in. And of course my guy would be tired. Okay, now this truck in general is just awesome. I love the way it looks. Let's take that out. Turn the lights on. Holy crap, that's loud. Hold on. Let's turn that down a little bit. But I do like the sound of that Cummins. It's just, I really love, I'm a Cummins fan. Okay, let's back it up. Let's just back it up and then, yes, I am using an automatic. I suck, I'm a scrub, yes, I know. But, let's just back it up over here, let's get some sleep, and then let's go find a very short, small job that we can do, just so I can show you guys what this truck's all about. Okay, so we picked up a job from the Wallbird over here. You know, it's just over to the local Eddie's grocery store. But we're just going to see how this truck performs and handles. Well, I love that blue interior light. It looks so good along this, like, the dashboard and stuff. For me, I feel that this truck is more than powerful enough to do any job, really. It's just this thing requires a little bit of motivation, and since it's not a long nose truck, since it's a cab over, you will need a little bit of practice trying to make these turns, because oh crap, just like that, they make a much tighter. This thing makes a much tighter turn than a long nose truck, which I don't care if I just hit a car, but you know. Logic. Yeah, this thing makes a much tighter turn than a long nose truck, so you will need to get used to that when driving this. And I just love how this thing, you can really feel that it has power, but it doesn't just immediately take off and shoot off like a dart or something. Okay, let's stop. Ah, crap. This is what happens when you don't have your when you don't have your brakes on the high of brake intensity. You have to stop all of a sudden. Just so you guys know, I do have all my stuff on like realistic style settings. So like, I have very low brake intensity and stuff like that, and then the steering sensitivity is pretty low as well. So this may be different for everyone who drives this truck, but you know, these are just the stuff that I've experienced. I really like this truck. I do think that it's a fine truck, and I think that this would be a good like intermediate style truck, like for any of those intermediate drivers who just like that feel of the 90s, or anyone who's just nostalgic about the 90s. This truck really has that feel to it, and that's what I really love about it. You know, like I said, even though I wasn't born in the 90s, but you know, who cares? It's nostalgia. But yeah, well, that really brings it to the end of our video today. But that was my review on the Frieghtliner FLB by Harven. God damn it, I gotta back it up. But that was, you know, my little review on the Frieghtliner FLB. If you guys like this at all, you know, please hit that like button and subscribe. See, I suck at parking in these grocery stores. Well, I know I suck at driving in general, but you know, I really suck at parking in these grocery stores. But if you like this video, please, you know, hit the like button and subscribe. You know, I would really appreciate it if you did. If you want some more American Truck Simulator or, you know, Grand Theft Auto videos, check out my channel. I do have another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. It's a collaboration in the works, so, you know, if you are one of the, you know, 8 people or whatever that subscribe to me, thank you for watching my crap content over and over. You know, until next time, I'll see you guys later.